This recipe is completely gluten-free, dairy-free, and refined sugar-free, so it's really healthy, and it also contains lots of good protein. Hey guys, it's Liesl Jane. Today we're going to be making the most amazing 3-ingredient peanut butter cookies. I'm just obsessed with this recipe. I love it so much. I started making this recipe about 6 or 7 years ago, I think if I'm remembering correctly, and I was living in the States, in California at the time, with my best friend who's from Canada, and her granny emailed her one day and she was like, you need to try these peanut butter cookies, these 3-ingredient peanut butter cookies, they're amazing. So we started making them and we were just like obsessed with them. We used to make them all the time, like all the time. And instead of using sugar, which is what the original recipe used, we preferred to use a healthier sugar alternative. So today I'm really excited to share this recipe with you and hope that you love them as much as I do. The 3 essential ingredients that you'll need for this recipe is 1 cup of natural unsweetened peanut butter, 2/3 of a cup of pure coconut sugar. You can also use xylitol sugar if you want to, and 1 egg. The first thing that I'm going to do is crack an egg into my mixing bowl. Then I'm going to add 1 cup of natural unsweetened peanut butter and 2/3 of a cup of pure coconut sugar. And I'll just mix that all together. As the cookie batter starts to get thicker, it sometimes gets a little bit easier to mix it with a fork. Now this is totally optional, but I'm going to add a pinch of cinnamon, about 1/4 teaspoon, and a little ground vanilla powder. You can also use unsweetened vanilla extract. And a tiny pinch of sea salt. Don't add sea salt if your peanut butter already has added salt, but it's best to use peanut butter that doesn't have added salt. Then give it another quick mix. So I've already preheated my oven to 180 degrees Celsius, which is about 360 degrees Fahrenheit, and I've lined a baking tray with some parchment paper. You actually don't need to even grease the baking tray because there's already enough natural oils in the peanut butter, and so it should be really easy to lift the cookies from the baking tray when they're ready. At this point, I like to give the cookie batter another quick mix with my hands so that it actually starts to look like cookie dough. And now I'm going to roll the cookie dough into small balls that are all about the same size. And after I've added the cookie dough balls to the baking tray, I'm quickly going to arrange them so that all of the cookies have enough space between them on the tray. Now I'm going to gently push them down with my fingers onto the tray to give them a cookie shape. And then this is optional, but I'm going to gently press the back of a fork into each cookie to give it some little lines on top. This always looks really cute. And now the cookies are ready to go in the oven. So you'll bake them at 180 degrees Celsius or about 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 to 12 minutes. Depending on how soft or crunchy you like them, I like to do them for 12 minutes. Now just take note that when you take them out of the oven, they won't look properly cooked, but they are. This is just because they need a set. So don't try to lift them off the tray yet, just leave them to cool for a few minutes so that they can set. Baking them for 12 minutes should definitely be long enough. If you bake them for longer, they might become too dry. And once they have cooled properly, then you can eat them. This recipe makes roughly 16 to 22 cookies, depending on what size you make them. But here's a little tip. If you measure out the batter to make 20 cookies, then each cookie will only be 100 calories each, which is the perfect amount of calories for a little high-protein, healthy snack. They're amazing fresh out of the oven. A glass of almond milk. You can also use coconut milk. Or you can save them in an airtight container for some cheeky snacking. They should keep in an airtight container for up to a week. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope that you enjoyed making those delicious 3-ingredient peanut butter cookies with me. I really enjoyed making them today. If you want to see more recipe videos, then make sure that you give this a thumbs up. I'm also going to put the full recipe over on my blog for you, so I'm going to put a link to that below this video so you can go check it out there if you want to. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure that you like it and share it and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Okay, I'll see you soon.